Talking BaD is back, baby. Season 2. Let's go. My name is Maggie, and I'm the podcast host for 2023-2024 school year. I'm really excited to be here. Enzo, do you want to introduce yourself?
Hey, my name is Enzo. I'm the podcast producer, coordinator. It's a work in progress. We're working on it right now. I just kind of overlook it. Mainly, I don't think I'm going to be too much in the interviews itself, but I'm going to be a lot behind the scenes. I'm going to be working on marketing the podcast, posting the podcast, getting it out there. And yeah, and then Kevin's got to introduce himself.
Hey guys, I'm Kevin. I'm the podcast studio coordinator. I pretty much control the visuals of the room, how it looks, layout, design, stuff like that. And same for me. I'm probably not going to be in too many episodes. We're going to all try to contribute, but Maggie will be our main host.
I'm super excited to work with them. We've been going at it the past couple of days, trying to figure out everything out. And, you know, this is a work in progress. So what you see right now is definitely not going to be the same every episode. We're going to add stuff, take stuff away, but we're just going to be developing a solid foundation because our main goal on this podcast is to shine a light on the students in our program, the HBHS Business and Design program, and turn the view that people have on them from students to creators, thinkers, designers, entrepreneurs, because ultimately that's our goal. Every single one of us that signed up to be in this program is trying to develop ourselves as entrepreneurs. And so that's really our goal, is to shine a light on students in the program. And we will have some guest speakers as well that are like adults and that are, you know, in the work field who have built a name for themselves. But mostly it's going to be people like our peers.
Yeah, exactly. And like, as Maggie said, this room is, you guys are probably going to see along the episodes, a lot's going to change. We're working on a bunch of cool projects right now. We have a lot of stuff working on. We only have 2 mics right now. We have a third one. We're working on it right now too. So hopefully we can have multiple people in the interviews and stuff. This whole thing is like pretty crazy. There's a lot to work on. And I hope that you guys can see us grow with the podcast too. Like not only the room, but the actual content of the podcast and how we present ourselves. The people that we have on. We have a lot of cool people in this class specifically that we want to have in. Outside of the class too, there's like a bunch of people that know a bunch of stuff that we just want to bring people in to have them like not be just like locked as students, and then it's that transition from students to employed. And we just want to have that you can be out there when you're in high school, you know? You don't have to be locked into that student mindset. Like Maggie has her own podcast.
Yeah.
It's really, really cool what she's doing. Kevin works, so he's like a manager at, how old are you again?
So I got the position at, I believe I was like 16 years old, just turned 16.
Yeah.
And then we all like have experience, whether it's like Enzo learning from his dad has a car dealership. He is like learning from that. We all have people that we know that we talk to like in the industries we're interested in. Mm-hmm. And so that's something we want to grow and like show that at our age, it's still possible to do that. And that like, you don't have to be a grown up, so to speak, or like an adult just to like dive into your career field. You can start at any age, start at any like level, and build up that like passion, build up that creativity. That like design thinking is a big principle in this class. That like mindset of like, I'm gonna get this done, I want to do this by the time, like stuff like that. Just like really having a set goal for yourself.
Exactly. And we will reference to our program as a class, but we're actually like qualified as a business. I mean, if you look HBHS Design up on Safari or Google, I did it the other day, it shows up as a business. It says design agency in Huntington Beach. So that's what we're really trying to cultivate here, is a business, workplace, collaborative space. And so I hope that reflects on our episodes, because that's really one of our main goals. So a big part in our program is learning about the 8 entrepreneurial mindsets. We focus a lot on the book, Who Owns the Ice House, by Clifton Tolbert and Gary Schoniger. I don't know how to say it, so I apologize if I pronounced it wrong. But the mindsets are a really big part for us to develop into our entrepreneurial mindset. So a big one that we've been talking about is action. Action is so important because for us to even be sitting here right now recording this episode, we had to say, all right, let's stop talking and let's start doing.
And then, just to cut you off, just a little backstory. We have been trying to record for several days. it has not been the like most straight path, but even then there will be issues like in the real world, in like your business, your career, that you just have to like deal with and then work through. Exactly. And eventually we'll get like to a higher level, but for now, just like doing that, like cutting out all the issues and just doing the best with what we have. That's a big like part too.
Enzo, I'm wondering, because I know for me that I have certain mindsets that I'm weaker in, certain mindsets that I'm stronger in, certain mindsets that I'm ready and willing to develop. Is there one mindset in this process that has stuck out to you, that has been in the back of your mind, maybe in the front of your mind? Maybe it's screaming at you like, use me, learn me, develop me, because without that mindset, you're not going to be able to succeed where you want to. Is there one that's sticking out to you?
Yeah, I mean, big one for me is choice. Because out of the 4 ones, we have action, we have knowledge,
we're on the first 4 right now.
And opportunity.
We haven't learned the last 4.
Yeah, we're probably going to have an episode probably like this in the future, talking about the other 4 that we can just present it, because we're going to keep coming back to them all the time. And we just want you guys to have like a foundation.
What are the first 4? Action, choice, opportunity, and knowledge.
Yeah, knowledge is kind of like opportunity. Not opportunity, sorry. Knowledge is more like curiosity.
Yeah, it's not necessarily like just what you know. It's like what you're eager to know, what you're eager to learn. Stuff
exactly.
Like that.
So.
Yeah. But for me, it's like choice, because I have a pretty big issue with making choices. I'll be debating. There's like a ongoing war in my head whenever I have to make a choice, and it's just kind of, that's something I really want to work on this year. I just want to be better at making choices, you know?
Yeah. What about you, Kevein?
So for myself, I would say opportunity.
Yeah.
Because
it's a big one.
Like in my personal life as well, I've realized that sometimes I will like see an opportunity to like become, say, friends with someone, and I like won't take that opportunity even though it's like there. And like business wise or like career wise, I've had like opportunities to help out with like film shoots, which I'm really interested in as like a passion, and that's like what I want to be as a like for my career later on. Obviously like life happens, you know, but just like realizing those opportunities and really like working to obtain them.
I feel like
just waiting for them to
I feel like sometimes we're hesitant or like scared to take those opportunities. In the back of our head, we're like, well, somebody's more qualified than me, or somebody can do it better, so I'll let them have it.
And at the same time though, like you're not going to get qualified like that person is if you don't like put yourself in a situation.
You have to jump
learn.
On those things.
Yeah, exactly. You have to be like
action,
eager to learn, take action,
gain the knowledge from taking the opportunity. Action,
make
knowledge,
choices.
Opportunity. Make the choice to take the opportunity. It all ties in together. And I mean, these are just so important. And that's like one of our main things is like, you'll see as we interview people, as we talk to people, as we talk together, everything comes back to these mindsets. And that's like, it's just like, it's really cool to see. And like, you'll see that. And if you're listening and you just take a second when you're listening to any episode we put out, and think about like, okay, I know what mindsets they told me about. Is this connecting to any of them? I promise you it will. And they're so important. So yeah. And the little challenge out of choice, action, opportunity, and knowledge. After you watch this episode, maybe just choose one to develop and bring into your daily routine in your life. Where can you grow in it? Where are you lacking? And where are you succeeding? And just think about that, because we've been doing that a lot in this program, especially the first couple of months, and I really think it's helped me develop. I can't speak for Kevein and Enzo, but for me, it really has.
Yeah, one thing that's really cool is you can write it down, and once you write it down and you're like, oh, okay, cool, I applied it, you're going to start applying it everywhere. That's been happening to me, and I've been going crazy, because I'm just like, there's no way
you can't escape it.
Yeah, I know. You actually cannot escape it. It's everywhere. Yeah. And then you just start realizing, and then you connect the dots, and I'm like, oh, it's everywhere. It's wraps.
Anyways, I think that's about it for today. Expect a lot more from us. This is just a little intro, but we have a lot of exciting stuff to come. So Talking BaD, Season 2, Episode 1, we're out.